let's talk about the Oregon Trail. So this is based on the classic computer game. It may sound familiar, but we're going to walk you through the basics of how to play the card game. So the basic idea is you're trying to make your way between these two cards, Independence, Missouri, and the Willamette Valley, Oregon. So you place those about 3 feet apart on a table, and so you set them just on the table 3 feet apart. And what that should equal is, I think 2 cards is about a foot. Does that sound right? 2 cards is no, 3 cards is about a foot. So there's a certain amount of trail cards that you need to connect between those two, and you actually have to do that 5 times to complete the game. So it can be a longer one. If you want to make it shorter, you can say we're going to do 4, 3, 1. Whatever you want to do, you can definitely adjust the game to yourself. So you have trail cards that every once in a while you'll have to draw a calamity card, which is another type of card. And these can be super frustrating because you can get dysentery and you die and you have no opportunity to try and save yourself. And so if you want an easier, smoother, more fun game with more people living, this is actually a really hard game to win. If you want to actually try and win the game, you might want to take some of those out. That's just kind of a personal criticism. I don't like losing games. I don't want the game to win. And so unless you're playing with a bunch of people, then it's really hard to win. So I might take out some of these cards that kill you immediately, or all of them, because that just kind of sucks. It's a downer. But there are a majority of the types of cards where you either have to roll, so like this one is a broken wheel, and so if you roll a 4, 5, or 6, repair now, roll a 1, 2, or 3, and 1 spare part card must be used to repair the broken wheel. And so there's different actions that you can do to complete a majority of these cards, whether it's rolling or just using certain supply cards to try and make that happen. And there's 7 different supplies. You have food, clean water, oxen, medicine, not in the same order, clothes, and spare parts. I think that's 7. I think the last one's bullets. Yeah, bullets. So really, it's a pretty simple game once you start playing. Your goal is to get to where you're going and not die. And so if that sounds like a fun game for you, it is an enjoyable game. I would say this is most enjoyable for the people who have played Oregon Trail on the computer in the past. And so I just wanted to give you guys a taste of what this game is, what it does, how it's played, and whether it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.